Good evening, Barrister Wen.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry, who's this?
Please, can I have a minute of your time?
Yes.
We are from Law Street News. We want to know your opinion regarding the recent trend on a lawyer dressed as a native doctor at the Supreme Court today.
Oh.
And do you think disciplinary action can be successfully taken against him?
Yeah, well, for me, what I think is simply that this is a legal practitioner that just witnessed the Supreme Court giving life to Section 38 and Section 42 of the 1999 Constitution, and he decided to test it, because the Supreme Court just recently held that every person is entitled to practice their religion in public places. So, of course, the court is a public place, and he has decided to dress in his, let's say, religious costume or regalia, so as to test the law. So, however, talking about disciplining him, I can't say. I'm not a member of the Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee. Neither am I a Justice of the Supreme Court where appeal will lie to if he is found guilty or if he's found to have committed any professional misconduct. However, evaluating it, let's just look at the laws guiding legal practitioners. We have the Legal Practitioners Act. It is silent as to the dress code of a lawyer in court. Then let's now talk about the rules of professional conduct of 2007. Rule 36 talks about a lawyer not dressing in a way that would draw attention, to himself. And you look at Rule 45, it talks about the fact that a lawyer should be robed while in a superior court of record, either the High Court, Court of Appeal, or Supreme Court. So looking at this, he went to the Supreme Court and he was robed, because from our understanding, or from a literal understanding of what it means to be robed, it simply means your wig and gown. So being robed, there's no clear detail as to robe being that you are going to wear a black suit or jacket, a white shirt, that is collarless shirt, and a trousers. No, it's just our ethics, okay? And ethics most times are just norms that are unwritten. So the Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee can decide that, okay, they want to discipline him for being unethical, quote and unquote, because they might feel that the dressing is just to draw attention. Another question is, was the Supreme Court seated as at the time he was dressed like that in court? So if you walk into a courtroom that there's no judge, the court is not in sitting, then you cannot actually be held to be held that, oh, you've contravened any ethical value or norm. Also, let's look at within the legal education, you have the law faculties in universities. They have code of conduct, whereby you see the breakdown of dress code for law students. If you go to the law school, you have the Nigerian Law School Code of Conduct. I think Rule 2 and Sub 1 and Sub 2 talks about male law students and female law students, how they should dress. Even aspirants to the bar, on the call to bar day, they have a dress code in the same Nigerian Law School Code of Conduct. However, you cannot bind a lawyer, legal practitioner that is fully practicing, to code of conduct that is meant to regulate law students. So as a full legal practitioner, you are not constrained in a way to anything that is unwritten, because when you look at Rule 55 of the Rules of Professional Conduct, it talks about the fact that anybody who breaches the Rules of Professional Conduct for legal practitioner is going to be guilty of a professional misconduct. And of course, any trial that is being done in line with a lawyer that is perceived to have breached the Rules of Professional Conduct is a criminal trial, because it goes to criminal jurisprudence in our Nigerian law. It's not just a mere civil thing. So as it is right now, this is just my own general opinion that, okay, fine, he has exercised his fundamental human rights in dressing as a native doctor to the Supreme Court, and also whether or not the Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Committee will choose to overlook it, and then the General Counsel of the Bar, of course, is supposed to swing to action immediately, because they need to bring out a guideline so as to re-cement the dress code for legal practitioners, because there was a lacuna in Rule 36 and Rule 45 of the Rules of Professional Conduct of Legal Practitioners 2007. So thank you for having me. Is there any other question?
No, that's it for now. Thank you.